Saturday, July 8th. Last day for a week at the farm. Oh, you know how it is. You never get a whole lot done. I had some family gatherings and other things that were going on. So really only did anything Monday, Thursday, Friday, and today. Yeah. And I don't work as fast as I used to. So here I am. Southwest corner of the old barn. And got all these trees growing back here again. There's a lot of scrap metal that was I threw on the cement over here. And you can't even see it right now. I sprayed all this stuff a few years ago, killed it all off, and it's back with a vengeance. In order to properly spray that, you need a wand 20 feet long. So I did chop a little bit out here on the back of the barn. It was mostly giant burdocks and lots of nettles, and then we've got some thistles there that I didn't get with the scythe. Couldn't find the scythe for a while. Turned out someone borrowed it last fall, hadn't brought it back. I had a short list of people might have had it, and one of them was the one, and they brought it back, which is good. Any rate, down in this cement here in the corner, which is very rapidly disintegrating, is the name of the farmer that owned the property or had the barn built, or maybe built the barn himself back in the day. And you can certainly make out Erickson. I know there was an Erickson that lived here. I think it was Adolf Erickson, actually. And I thought that there was a year after the name on the end here, but where that big old piece of granite rock is, that I think all the cement that was there has busted off and crumbled away. I want to say it was either 1922 or maybe 1923. Probably no way to know for now anymore, unless the fragments are on the ground there. I'm sure they are, but they're probably crumbled too much to tell. Yeah, lots of nettles back here. Stingweeds, whatever you want to call them. A few trees were growing back here. Got a lot of debris that's fallen off the barn over the years, roof pieces, shingles and tin and shit. So, sort of chucked it back here. For sure, this corner of the barn, not so good. I have some older video, kind of documented its state of rapid decay here. It used to be, you could see things there. Not so much anymore. I got a feeling the rafters are going to collapse on the ends right up there in the next year to a couple years. Yeah, who knows what'll happen, we'll see. It's kind of like documenting a slow moving disaster in a sense. Did some cleanup work on electricals after the electrician last fall. So I got power back in that granary building again. I do need to revisit that with a junction box. I didn't have one. I didn't want to spend 2 hours in a 40-mile round trip to get one. So the next time I'm down here, I'll bring one. Right now I just put some wire nuts and it'll be fine until I can return with a metal junction box. And then I chopped off all this tree growth that was growing around the door here. It was starting to look pretty sketchy, and I don't like these large, well, they're getting large trees growing in here. They're just undermining the footings of the silo. And yeah, the silo is not great. I'm not trying to save it. You notice there's a metal band that's fallen off, and I think that one comes from there, or maybe it's the one up there. There's a couple of them missing that rusted off. I'm just trying to make sure that this doesn't fall down the wrong way before before we want it to fall down in the right way. So yeah, cut off anything growing there that could be undermining the footings. But yeah, lots of scrap metal, and this is mangled metal from the storm last summer on the old chicken barn. And definitely got some vine growing in here again. Need to clean up. I do have a trap still over here. I got a feeling that, I'll check it in the morning, but I bet it's not full. I've gotten 4 woodchucks in the last 2 days. I got 2 yesterday, and then two more overnight. So I'd only ever seen 2 at a time, or a hint of a third one. So I was a little bit surprised there were 4 in total. But I guess if there isn't one here in the morning, maybe there were only the 4. Oh, it should be good. And I'll put that trap away. Yeah, they just dig under things and undermine foundations and tear up stuff. Quite a destructive animal. Talk to any farmers that have buildings, and they don't have anything good to say about woodchucks, otherwise known as groundhogs maybe. Not sure. All right, it's getting late in the afternoon. I'm kind of packing up for the weekend and